Well, it is a little bit of a breezy afternoon. We got clouds and sun and still kind of figuring out what it's doing today. We do have some sunshine in the forecast, and I'm very excited for some sun in my life. It's been a very wet winter, and so like the sunshine is like amazing right now. So we have this covered awning at the back of the house here, and that's where Dee Dee parks. And we have this weird little wall that's built in there that I'm going to tear down today for a few reasons. One, it doesn't let light into the house, and two, it's ugly. So we're going to tear it down today. Plus, we also have these pretty manzanita trees hanging out with us here that are blooming, and you can't see them.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin,
Well, I took a little break for dinner and starting to get a little darker. I kind of want to clear a few of these trees out right here. There's a nice view of this farmlands and valley below us here, but it's a few of these oaks are kind of small and kind of scraggly. I think maybe down the road we'll clean some of those out so we can kind of see down in below. But first, we ain't gonna see anything with this wall in the way, so let me get back to it here.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon and the far.
It's kind of funny, I got some turkeys gobbling over there, an owl or a mourning dove over there, and then the wind's blowing and these trees are going creak, creak, creak behind me. Quite the symphony out here tonight. Well, I'm pretty much gonna have to disassemble this entire thing to get these windows out. I thought I could just get them out easy, but they're tucked in behind all this plywood, so a little deconstruction happening. We have this thing held in place by some plumber's tape, so which is pretty strong. It's held up pretty good. However, you know, the plywood is disintegrating, so I don't know how well it's actually holding it, but hasn't blown in yet, so we're gonna take it down before it blows in when a good windstorm and crushes Dee Dee's car.
Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a wreck. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well,
All right, so just been tinkering with this thing this morning. We got a bunch of the plywood pulled off this side. We're just gonna keep on kind of disassembling it in place. I was trying to figure out how this thing was built so I could tear it apart. I want to save these windows if I can for maybe a future greenhouse or something. One down.
We were settling down and we lived there for years until we found nothing good will come. We will just become.
Looks like we'll be able to salvage lots of good materials. There's some good 2x4s, paneling. Most of it's still pretty good. I'll load that up on my little rolling cart that I got in the shop, and we'll have a full load of materials for the next project. Well, I was taking apart the last board and it kind of was cockeyed and fell over and hit this sprinkler or the faucet head sitting over here. And I'm like, oh no, I just broke this thing. So gonna have an unexpected repair, but I went over looked at it and it just turned it on. So thankfully I didn't bust that. That would have made for a much longer night. All right, we have officially torn down the really ugly wall that was right there. So blocking part of the view. Still obviously have a ton of cleanup to do and get this stuff sorted. We were able to salvage almost all of the 2x4s and almost all of the plywood off this wall. So we'll reuse that at some point on another project. Overall, I'm very happy and very excited to see the view. We got some trimming to do, and then we'll be able to see the nice fields over there. I think they just hay most of these fields over here, so we'll look forward to seeing that in the summertime. All right, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll catch you on whatever we're doing next.